Are network marketing companies, or MLMs, good or bad? Are they actual money-making opportunities, or do they just fall under that shady umbrella of the notorious pyramid scheme? Stick around, I got the answers. So let's suppose for a moment that you are just sitting around doing your thing, minding your own business, and out of nowhere you get a message or a text from somebody that you know, but you haven't really talked to them in a long time, and suddenly they start taking like this weird interest in your life. They start asking about your family, your kids, how your career's going, and they start asking about do you want to continue in that career, things like that. Usually when this happens to me, I know exactly what's going on. Because normally people don't just reach out and start talking about my life. They're most likely trying to get you into a business that they're doing or a multi-level marketing company. Now guys, that's totally fine. I don't want anyone to be offended by that, because I consider it to be actually a compliment, because that person is thinking of you as someone who they could trust that would be a good potential business partner. Okay, so it really is actually a compliment. Okay, but the thing is that you need to be careful what you get yourself into, because you could end up losing a lot of money. Okay, there is a difference between a multi-level marketing company and a pyramid scheme, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, so basically I just want to help you recognize the dangers and what kind of things to look out for, and then I'm also going to share a little bit of my own story, because I have also participated in multi-level marketing. Okay, so when you're looking into something like this, there are two companies that are, like, for me, they're the go-to companies. The first is the Better Business Bureau. Okay, now what they do is that they take certain businesses and they kind of give them reviews, and they give them a ranking, which it could go from an A+ to an F. It's just like the school grading system. Okay, but they will rank that company based off the merit and its ability to turn profits and stuff like that. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Okay, so you can look up any company on the Better Business Bureau and it will tell you what the ranking is, and you'll kind of decide whether or not it's a good company or not to be a part of. Okay, the second company is the Federal Trade Commission. Okay, now what they do is that they dive right in and they do a lot of research on these companies. They can tell you whether or not it is legit. Okay, so they have their own definition of multi-level marketing companies, or MLMs, and pyramid schemes. So I want to read you the definition that the Federal Trade Commission has come out with. Okay, so obviously the difference is that a pyramid scheme is illegal. Now I'm going to teach you how to recognize them and really what sets them apart, because yes, they both, multi-level marketing companies and pyramids, have that pyramid shape. Okay, and so what it says that if you earn money based on your sales to the public, the company may be a legitimate multi-level marketing plan. Okay, now a pyramid scheme, this is what it says here. It says your income is based mainly on the number of people that you recruit and the money of those new recruits pay to join the company. Okay, so by definition, the FTC says that a pyramid scheme is when money is flying around, but there is no product or service being exchanged. Okay, it's more like investment types, when people are like, hey, if you invest a little bit of money here, a couple years down the road, like, you're going to be really, really rich. But people keep buying into this, but really what's happening is the money is going to the top dog. Okay, but a multi-level marketing company actually has real products, real services that they are exchanging. Okay, so the company that I was a part of, honestly, is an awesome company. Remember how I was talking about the Better Business Bureau and how they give them a ranking? That company has an A+. The Federal Trade Commission has deemed that company not an illegal pyramid scheme. Okay, so it is legit. I'm not going to tell you the name of that company just for the protection of it, because there's already a lot of negative feelings towards it from certain people. But every multi-level marketing company is going to have negative feelings, just because people are not finding results that they want. They're not successful in these companies. Okay, so here's some of the facts. The FTC, or the Federal Trade Commission, states that 99% of people do not turn a profit when they join these multi-level marketing companies. Okay, so that is not a high number, and this is because of the turnover rate. It's hard to go out and recruit people And when you join these companies, they say go and find your friends and your family and bring them in, and those are going to be the people that are going to help you. But what do you do when you get through all those people and nobody has signed up? Okay, you're out of options. You have no other choice than to go out there and just contact people cold turkey and see if they'd be interested in something like that. But that's difficult because you have to build a good relationship, in my opinion, to be in business with somebody. Otherwise, it's just, it doesn't feel sincere and it doesn't feel genuine. You're just there for the money, okay? And, in my experience, that's kind of how I felt. The thing is, I felt like I was jeopardizing a lot of the relationships that I was in, because I remember one story specifically where I contacted one of my friends that I haven't seen in a while, just like I was saying at the beginning of the video, except I was that guy that was reaching out. And they invited me over for dinner, and they just wanted to hang out and, chat. So I went over there, we had dinner, and we talked about just life, how things were going. And then I made the mistake of saying, quote, "So there's actually a reason I came over here tonight, is because I have an awesome opportunity that I think you'd be great at," okay? And they knew immediately what was happening, that I was trying to recruit them into my business. And the feeling in that room completely changed, okay? They became really cold and shut out, and the wife actually went into a different room. She completely left. And just after that was over, I almost never talked to that guy again, because I felt like I had severed completely any relationship that we had, okay? And so that was the main reason that I stopped doing multi-level marketing, is because I felt like I was hurting people, okay? And I didn't want that. I didn't want to ruin these great relationships that I've spent years building. It just didn't feel right to me. But not only on top of that, I was spending a lot more money than I was making, a lot more money. But I'm not going to lie. Like I said, this company was great. They had an A+ rating, right? And I go to these meetings, and these people that were at the meetings, they were so smart and they were bright and they knew what they were talking about, and they genuinely thought differently. But I think the difference, though, is that they were more driven than me, and that sucks, because I'm a really, really driven person, guys. When I have a plan, I want to go and do it, especially when it comes to my own finances in my life. Okay, but there were just some differences, and I felt like I was not 100% invested in what I was doing. And I go to these meetings, and they talk about being all in. You have to be all in and just give everything that you have to this. But I wasn't seeing the success I wanted, okay? Now, I think that's the reason that people, they quit. That's the reason why 90% of these people are dropping out, is just because they're not seeing the success, okay? Now, that doesn't mean when something is hard that you just run away from it. Don't do that. Why would you do that, okay? And I didn't feel like that's what I was doing, but it's just like I did not like the way that I was trying to make money, okay? I was hurting people. Now, every person's experience is different. Tell me down in the comment section. Tell me what your experience was with this. We can talk about it, okay? So some of the other things that I kind of had a hard time with in the multi-level marketing realm was that they would recruit people by selling this amazing dream. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. We all have dreams, and we do almost anything if it meant achieving those dreams, okay? But by telling somebody that they, in 2 to 5 years, can just make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, and that they can quit their job and completely be financially free, that's a great goal. But I can't make that promise to anybody when their results are based on the work that they do. Does that make sense? And so, and the truth is, these people, I'm not just saying the company I was in, most people, they will sell the 2 to 5 year plan that you can retire and do this in 2 to 5 years. When I could see the people that were actually at the top of the company, the ones that actually found success, they were doing it in longer than 2 to 5 years. It could have been 10 years. It could have been 27 years. There was a guy that it took him that long to do it. So it was hard to promise 2 to 5 years when I knew deep down that most likely that was not going to happen for that person, okay? So if you're thinking about becoming a multi-level marketer, or an independent business owner, okay, here's the things that you need to look out for, just so you're safe. Look it up. Do your research, okay? Go to the Better Business Bureau once you find out the name of the company, and sometimes they will withhold the name of that company. The person that's talking to you about the business opportunity, they don't tell you what the name of the company is right off the bat because they don't want you to go and research it, okay? It's a tactic. So here's what I would recommend to you if you're looking into joining any multi-level marketing company. First, confirm that it is multi-level marketing, okay? Sometimes people will not tell you that. And if you're gonna join this and you feel like you will be good at it, then I want you to give it your all. Don't just drop out because somebody said that you're gonna lose money, okay? If you think that you can do it, even with the statistics that are not so great, then go for it. Go for gold and don't let anything in this world stop you, okay? But here are the 3 things that you should look for in a company, okay? This multi-level marketing company must be focused on real customers, okay? Don't just let the money fly around without any goods or services being exchanged, okay? Because without that, you are part of a pyramid scheme, according to the Federal Trade Commission, right? Okay, the second thing, a legit multi-level marketing company must be based on profitable sales that are also verifiable, okay? The third thing, a legit multi-level marketing company's profit must be tied to retail sales. Now, a lot of times when you join this company, you might be buying inventory. I didn't in my case, but you might have to buy a lot of inventory that you then turn around and sell to people. But really your upline, or the people that got you into the company, are making their money based off of what you just bought, okay? So make sure that you have real customers and that you're selling it to real people, okay? It's really important. And without that, you are not technically considered a legal business. You have to have customers, okay? People don't know that either, okay? So I believe in you. If this is what you want to do, then go for it, okay? But for me, in my personal experience, it just wasn't for me, and that's okay, guys. It's not going to be for anybody. So I've found other means of providing for myself and doing the thing that I love, and that includes teaching you online, okay? So if you haven't checked out the channel or any of the other videos that I've posted, please do that. If you like what you see, honestly, watch them all, guys. There's good stuff. It's valuable content that you can use to help you grow in your online business. I appreciate you for watching this video. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. See you guys.